Okay, so this is just a quick video. I want to do a short story that was created by OpenAI Chat GPT3. They said they recently upgraded, but they did not say it's Chat GPT4 yet, so I'm not sure that it is. Anyway, let's call it 3. So I'm at chat.openai.com/chat, and I asked it to tell me a short story. I won't tell you exactly what I asked it to do because the story is just crazy. I can't believe that it did it. Are you ready? Here's the story. I told it to do about 600 words, so that'll take about 4 minutes or something. It won't be long. But listen to what this thing created. Once upon a time, there was a man named Tim who had an unusual fetish for women's underwear. He spent all of his free time and money collecting and wearing different pairs of panties. One day, Tim found himself in prison for an unrelated crime. He was initially worried that he wouldn't be able to indulge in his fetish while serving his time. However, he soon met an inmate named Sarah who had a passion for psychedelic mushrooms. She promised to help Tim find a way to continue his fetish in exchange for his help in procuring mushrooms within the prison walls. Sarah introduced Tim to a female guard who had a penchant for juggling and also happened to own a pet cat. The guard, whose name was Emily, was more than willing to help Tim with his fetish as long as he helped her with her juggling and helped to take care of her cat, Mr. Whiskers. Tim was overjoyed and agreed to the deal. Tim and Emily would often meet in the prison yard where she would juggle Mr. Whiskers while Tim would watch in excitement. Emily would also sneak Tim different pairs of women's underwear, which he would wear under his prison uniform. The arrangement was working out well for both of them until one day, Mr. Whiskers escaped during one of Emily's juggling routines. Tim, Emily, and Sarah searched everywhere for Mr. Whiskers, but they couldn't find him. Without Mr. Whiskers, Emily had no interest in juggling, and without Emily, Tim's panty fetish had to go unsatisfied. Sarah's mushroom supply also dwindled without Tim's help. Feeling guilty, Tim decided to confess everything to the prison warden in hopes of getting a reduced sentence. To Tim's surprise, the warden was sympathetic to his situation and even arranged for him to be transferred to a minimum security prison where he could continue his fetish in a more open environment. As for Emily, she left her job as a guard and became a professional cat juggler. And Mr. Whiskers was eventually found and reunited with Emily, but he never juggled again. Tim, Emily, and Sarah never saw each other again, but they all continued to pursue their passions and found a way to make them work within the constraints of their respective circumstances. The end. So here's what I asked it exactly. I said, tell me a weird story of about 600 words that involves a guy with a woman's panty fetish, an inmate in prison, a girl who loves psychedelic mushrooms, and a cat juggler. And it created that story. AI is going to be insane with maybe just within this year, right? This is bananas. I can't wait I'm going to really think. I gave, a minute thought to that question. If you really think like of a crazy question, tell me a story about something super bizarre. It could be really good, right? All right. Anyway, that was just it. Cheers.